Namaste and welcome again to this journey toward great minds. Great minds, great quotes is a medium to reach great minds. And the quotations that I have read to you before and will continue to do so are like ropes. You catch the ropes and climb to the level of thought, level of understanding of the greatest minds. So, today I am going to start with a quotation on ambition. This is from F.W. Longfellow. F.W. Longfellow. He says, most people will succeed in small things. Most people will succeed in small things if they were not troubled by great ambitions. Most people will succeed in small things if they were not troubled by great ambitions. Because if someone has great ambitions to do something wonderful, to reach a high level of understanding, of knowledge, high level and deep level as well, then he would be satisfied with just get by things, just enough to survive, just enough to make do in the world. He will be satisfied with small things if he is not bothered by great ambitions. So, where do great ambitions come from? Great ambitions come from your observation of the situation around you in society, in the world, and you observe how small things are being done to solve certain problems or reach certain heights, and you wish to be someone in the midst of that who has big ambitions. So first, big ambitions come from your observation. Second, big ambitions come from big minds. Big minds means open mind, open to learning, open to new ideas, new knowledge, and incorporating that learning with what you actually see, what you observe. So putting all these things together. And not only this, but learning from great teachers, learning from scriptures, learning from scientists, philosophers, thinkers, writers. Wherever you get an opportunity, there is plenty of opportunity around you to learn. Not everything at one time from one source, but bit by bit, drop by drop, you can get a bucket of knowledge. So with big mind comes big ideas and big ambitions to do something big. So this is what I teach children also. Think big, act big. Here is a quote by Osho referring to Buddha and an analysis of how things happen and how things are done. So Osho says, a Buddha is never tired. A Buddha is never tired because he is not a doer. What he has, he gives. He overflows. So of course I cannot explain all the dimensions of these words of wisdom, but a few hints that what he has, he gives. In other words, if one tries to do something different from your true interest, you probably will not do a good job of that. Or you start doing something about which you know very little, you don't know enough. You might make mistakes, you might forget doing something, you might do a poor quality work. So to do great things, you have to fill yourself with great ideas. to be loving to others. If someone has no love in their heart, how they can love, even if they want to? So to be loving, fill yourself with love. To be efficient, fill yourself with efficiency, the idea of efficiency. Not efficiency as a goal. Your goal is not to be efficient. Goal is to do something that you want to do and do it efficiently. There's a big difference. So, beautiful quote, a Buddha is never tired because he is not a doer. Doer means making an effort, struggling, dealing with conflicts, affected by successes and failures. That's a sign of a doer. But if you are expressing naturally what you are, and that is helping the universe and helping yourself, that is the right approach. A Buddha is never tired because he is not a doer. What he has, he gives. He overflows. About analysis, this is a rather subtle one from Al-Halaj. Between you and me, there is only me. Between you and me, there is only me. Take away the me, so only you remain. I think the starting point to understand this is that between you and me, there is only me. The hint is that you and me, actually you, are what I think you are, not in reality. I have an image of you. If I think negative about someone, I have a negative impression of someone, my imagination that this person is not very good. So many negative qualities I put together, negative actions, negative attitudes, and I say this is that person or this is you. So in effect, I have created you. I don't know you in reality, your true self, mainly because I don't know my own true self. So if I am projecting my ignorance, my inadequate understanding of my true self on you, then in effect I have created you as an image. So between you and me there is only one. And that one is me. Because to a large extent you are my creation. The whole world is actually my creation. My inner awareness, my inner perception is projected into the world. And that's what I think the world is. It's difficult to know the world in reality. It's only what I think the world is. Same way as what I think you are, what I think I am. So these are all different images of various shapes and sizes are really interacting in this way of looking at things. So take away the me, which means the one who has created you, then what remains is you. What remains is not your image, but you in reality. So it's probably a bit subtle, but I thought you'll enjoy having fun knowing about this quotation. This quotation is by J. Krishnamurti. Thought has not solved our problems. Thought has not solved our problems, and I don't think it ever will. The more we think over a problem, the more we investigate, analyze, and discuss it, and the more complex it becomes. So there he is giving a hint of a complex and disturbed and unfulfilled mind, which always criticizes it, analyzes it, argues himself out of it or into it. So a complex, fragmented, disturbed mind cannot solve problems because he cannot see the problem. To solve a problem, you have to know the problem. So if he's trying to solve a problem he will find more problems, endless problems. And say, in the end, he might say, oh, it's too complicated, I cannot solve it. So, with a very clean and simple and deep mind, quiet mind, if you understand a problem, you can solve it. So, once again I'll read it. Thought has not solved our problems, and I don't think it ever will. The more we think over a problem, the more we investigate, analyze and discuss it, and the more complex it becomes. Here is another one on analysis by Jaddu Krishnamurti. Truth is a pathless land. Truth is a pathless land. Man cannot come to it through any organization, creed, philosophical knowledge, or psychological technique. He has to find it through the mirror of relationship, through the understanding of contents of his own mind, and through observation and not through intellectual analysis. It's a long one, but it's quite poignant. Truth is a pathless land. Pathless means many people have traveled over it. So you have to find your own path, and probably nobody has traveled over it. So find a unique way, your own way. Okay? So that's the beginning of it. And man cannot come to it, that is, come to truth, through organization, creed, philosophical knowledge, or psychological technique. He has to find it through the mirror. Now this mirror is mirror of mind. If mind is clean, the mirror gives you a clear image. Mirror, clean mirror, or clean water in a lake is similes that are given in our scriptures. So mirror, clean mirror of relationship through understanding of the content of your own mind and through observation and not through intellectual analysis. Analysis is good after you've decided to do something. But to decide to do something, your observation, your understanding is more important than analysis. Analysis is of the method of doing. Your decision is reflected by the clarity of your mind. This quotation by Ramana Maharishi, very short and sweet and deep. When cleaning your home, it is not necessary to analyze the dirt. Just clean your home. Clean your mind. Don't say, well, should I get rid of this disturbance, this criticism, this or that? If you start analyzing, then you want to keep everything. And the house or your mind doesn't get cleaned up. So, when cleaning your home, it is not necessary to analyze the dirt.